There is a single component in this Rolls-Royce Phantom that takes 450 hours to make, longer than it takes to build an entire luxury SUV. And it exists for one reason only, so you never have to think about it. This is the Rolls-Royce Phantom, the most recognizable luxury car on Earth, yet paradoxically, it's designed to disappear the moment you step inside. You don't drive a Phantom, you are conveyed. And to understand why it can cost more than most people will earn in a lifetime, you have to stop thinking about cars and start thinking about power, psychology, and excess. Rolls-Royce engineers didn't chase speed. They chased silence. Obsessively. Methodically. To the point where they created something they call the formula for silence. The Phantom is built from double-skinned aluminum panels, layered not for strength, but for serenity. More than 130 kilograms of sound-deadening material is hidden throughout the body. Even the tires are filled with acoustic foam, engineered to erase road noise before it ever reaches the cabin. At 60 miles per hour, the Rolls-Royce Phantom is quieter than a human whisper, not quieter than a conversation, not quieter than a luxury sedan, quieter than the sound your own breath makes when you exhale. Engineers actually had to remove insulation during testing because the cabin became so silent that passengers reported discomfort. Absolute quiet, it turns out, is unsettling. The goal was never isolation. The goal was control. The goal was absence. And that philosophy extends everywhere. You don't order a Phantom. You commission one. Rolls-Royce offers more than 44,000 paint colors, and if none of them feel right, they will create a new color exclusively for you. A color that will never exist on another car. Ever. This isn't customization in the traditional sense. It's psychological self-expression at the highest possible level. Inside, the materials stop pretending to be rational. The wood veneers are book-matched from a single tree, so the grain mirrors itself perfectly across the cabin. The leather isn't sourced in bulk, it's selected from hides, raised in environments specifically chosen to avoid insects, scars, or barbed wire marks. Even the clock face is hand-painted, because mass-produced perfection isn't actually perfect enough. And then there's the Starlight headliner. Hundreds, sometimes thousands, of fiber optic strands individually hand-woven into the ceiling. It takes weeks to complete. You can recreate the night sky from a specific date. A wedding, a birth, a coronation. When you're this wealthy, time itself becomes a design choice. This is where the Phantom stops being a car and becomes a statement. Because when you already have speed, comfort, and safety, the only thing left to buy is meaning. And meaning, at this level, is found in the irrational. Which brings us to the floating hubcap. A tiny detail, almost invisible, and completely unnecessary. Each wheel contains a complex weighted mechanism that ensures the Rolls-Royce logo never spins. No matter how fast the car is moving, the emblem remains perfectly upright. Was this engineering required? No. Did it improve performance? Not at all. But it delivers something far more important, a micro-smile. A quiet reminder that nothing here is accidental. This is the tax on perfection. The price you pay when good enough is no longer acceptable. Because the Phantom isn't built to impress strangers. It's built to satisfy its owner's subconscious. So is the Rolls-Royce Phantom worth $500,000? That's the wrong question. The Phantom isn't a product. It's a mirror. It reflects what happens when resources are no longer limited, when efficiency no longer matters, and when excess becomes the point. In a world obsessed with optimization, the Phantom stands alone as a defiant, beautiful monument to having more than enough and demanding more anyway. If you made it this far, you understand the extremes. Like, subscribe, and next, we'll deconstruct why the Bugatti Chiron's engine is one of the greatest mechanical achievements in human history.